Hello YouTube, this is William. Welcome to another sale. We're going to try to do monthly specials. I'm going to try every month, but it may be every other month. We'll see how things go this year. But anyway, here's one. I've got some Carvers that I talked about in my production update a few days ago. So these knives will not be listed until tomorrow at noon Central Time. Okay? So whenever you see this video, you've got until noon the next day to get ready. All right, so don't rush over to my website until noon the next day. So anyway, you got time to watch the video and make your choices and all that other good stuff. Get 2 or 3 in line, so in case one's gone, you at least have a shot at a couple of others. So anyway, they will be listed on my available custom knives webpage, and there will be a link in the description below, a direct link to that web page, but they will not be shown until the sale starts. So don't expect to see them until noon the next day. All right. Okay. First of all, there will be 25 of these, and they're made out of 01 tool steel, and this is a good representation of what they will look like. Each one is natural materials, so they're going to have different color variations and so on and so forth. The logo will have different there will be discolorations in the logo. Each one will have a 1, but there will be indentions in the blade because the logos are set by pressure, so it bends the steel. But anyway, 90-degree spines, thumb scallops, very comfortable fit in the hand. There will be 20 of these, and it'll be first come, first serve. Just whatever I grab out of the pile when you order, that's what's going to be shipped out. They will all come with a leather sheath, like so. Just a basic leather sheath. No other sheaths will be available at this in this sale. I think I have 2 that are designated as left. So if you want a left-hand sheath for any of these knives that's being sold in this sale, including the custom builds that I'm going to show you here in a minute, there's only 2 available in left. So if you want a left-handed sheath, they will go as first come first serve. So in the comments at checkout, please indicate that you want a left-hand sheath. Okay. So that's the little Carvers, the little stick tang Carvers, and there will be 20 of those. That will be a separate listing by themselves. And I think the sale price, including the sheath, is $175 plus shipping. It depends on where you live in the world, but overseas it's $45. Here in the States, it's $10. Okay, and they're very light. They're kind of about the same weight as a Mora. I mean, one thing I do want to say about these knives, the tip on them is so fine. So you will break the tip off of these, or wear them down. Okay, so you will periodically you're going to have to replace the tip or repoint the tip up. So expect that. You can either on your stone, your sharpening stone, you can either sharpen it back down to a sharp point, or you can just continue sharpening the bevel, the 12-degree bevel, until you get a point back. One of the two. But you will wear the tip down, or the tip is going to break. Just the very tip of it. So expect that. All right. There's nothing wrong with the knife. It's just a design issue for something that sharp. That's a needle point. Okay. If I can get the camera here. Okay. So anyway, expect that. That's not a warranty issue. It's a use issue. All right. Okay. So there's 20 of those. Now from bottom to top, from this picture, we're going to go through the customs that I have, and these, I'm going to call these a bushthorn, because there's probably going to be a wholesaler or 2 out there that's going to want to add these to their lineup, but these are the only ones that's going to have a 1 on the blade. So they're going to be special, and there's only 10 of them. So get ready, because I think they may go quick. But anyway, from the bottom of this picture to the top, we're going to go. This one is mesquite, and the blades on these, the specs will be in the listing, but they're about 3 inches or so. I think maybe 3.5, something like that. But the specs will be in the listings. The overall, I mean, they're fill up the hand very nicely. A good generous portion of presentation grade wood on all of them. This one is mesquite with black pins, black liners, and they're made out of Nitro V. The thickness of the Nitro V is a little over 1/8 inch. It's like 1.135 or 136 or something like that. Just over an 1/8 inch. So this is the mesquite. Beautiful knife. Beautiful. Then I have, I think this is walnut. Yeah, this is walnut. Has blue. I don't know if you can see that blue in there, but dark blue liners. And again, a generous portion of handle to fill it up. You can carve for hours with these knives and not have cramps and everything that goes along with handles that are too small. And then I have this one, which is a coffee bag. It's one of the last coffee bag scales that I had. A shade tree coffee bag. Has black liners, has black pins, and this one is slightly narrower than the rest of them. So if you want just a little bit of smaller handle, this one is that knife. Okay, all of them have 90-degree spines. One thing, somebody asked me, why do you do 90 degrees on everything? Because they tear your thumbs up. Well, I do that because it's more difficult for you guys to put a 90 on than it is to take it off. So I do a 90 all the way down the blade, and you can take some emery cloth or steel wool or something and just rub the edges of where you don't want that 90 degree if you want to use your thumb for push cuts. Okay, so it's easier for you to take it off than put it on. So I put it on there for you, and then you can customize it to fit your needs. All right, so that's the coffee bag. That's the only one I had. I've got two African Blackwoods. This one has red liners and brass pins. It's kind of a dark blackwood. Okay, and then I have one here that's got a little bit lighter side. You can see that it's got a little bit more color variations in it. And all of these will be listed in a separate listing, but you'll have different choices that you can make in the listing of which one you want. Okay, so there you go. And then I've got some rosewood. This is considered light rosewood. Has a green liner. And I've got another one with a red liner. And this one is an Osage. This one has oak pins, kind of unique. And it has brick red liners. And you see what I was talking about on the maker's mark. There's an indentation there. So in order to polish that out, you have to remove steel. And I think I'd rather leave the steel there and have a little bit darker logo. But anyway, there you go. There's that one. And then I have two maples, bird's eye maples. Tell you what, the maple that we're getting is just exquisite. It is some beautiful stuff. This one has brick red liners. And then the last one, again, maple, brick red liners. Okay, there you have it. That's the bush thorns. I have not named these. I mean, they're just little carving knives. But we're going to name the other ones. I think that's going to be something that may end up being a wholesale item. We'll call those the bush thorn. And so, man, they ought to be carving dandies. If you're looking for a neck knife, I'll put the weight in the listing, but with a little bit of getting used to, you could probably use those as neck knives. They're not as heavy as some of the other knives I've seen as neck knives. Like I've seen the bush tool, the Skookum bush tool one is a neck knife, and I don't think that they're probably about the same as the bush tool, I would imagine. But anyway, We'll put the weight in the listing, and you guys can decide from there. And each one of them will come, the pricing includes a leather sheath, trying to give you an idea of how they're going to fit. They're going to fit a little bit low in the sheath, but that's all right because it protects your handle, and you can still pull them out using the little lanyard there. Okay, so there you go, a very secure fit. And this is the only sheath that we're going to provide with that. We're not going to make any additional sheaths or kydex or anything for these. Just the leather sheath. These are the custom bills are $295 with the leather sheath plus shipping. Okay, and again the shipping is $10 in the States and $45 outside the States. All right. Till the next one, you guys get in the backyard, whittle on a stick. Be sure and take a child with you. Get the opportunity, and don't forget those plenty of band-aids and lots of knives. We'll catch you again real soon.